Hi. I apologize in advance if, my hands are shaky. I apologize for that, but I was asked if I can show my little work area because, of course, people are always wondering now if everything is AI. And for those of you who don't know, again, I don't use AI. I am a traditional artist that also works digitally. So for my traditional looking digital artwork, I'm using Coral Painter or usually Rebel or a mixture of it. So just to confirm that I am an actual artist, not using, Mid Journey and all those other things. I actually do artwork by hand. There's some art books up there, some paintings, Norman Rockwell, of course, that I got from the thrift stores when I see them. And these are mine, the little paintings over here. I don't know if you can see it that well. Those are mine, just me experimenting in acrylic or oil paints, things like that. And then over here, these are also mine, pencil, pastel, watercolor. Uh, the one on the very top, that's actually a newer commission I did for someone, and it's completely digital. You can tell it looks like a watercolor, but it's hand drawn, but it is digital using Coral Painter and some more pencil, watercolor works, things like that. Here is my cute little window. Right now it's closed, but I can get really good still life lighting, things like that there. A little desk area. I'm hoping one day when the business gets going, I can get a more comfortable chair and a better workstation, but this works for me for now. Up here, I like to, well, I used to when I had funds, go to thrift stores or yard sales, garage sales, estate sales, things like that. And I like to make stock for artists. So, we can practice with lighting, reflections, metal, shapes, colors, things like that. So it's just an abundance of different shapes and things that I've collected over the years, bottles. I have a lot of teapots, pretty little glassware, things like that. I do have a huge collection coming up soon of, I believe, buttons, rocks, I believe, as well as I have a lot of seashells. So they might be useful for people to practice with for the lighting, shapes, things like that, as well as you might want to use it for if you're doing pattern designs. So I try to make sure I have a variety of things on my website. And over here is another area that has like all of my, well, similar things. Up there I have canvas. I prefer doing watercolor, but I do enjoy doing oil paintings or acrylic paintings as well. Here's some books I have, some art supplies. I prefer traditionally if to work in pencil as well as pastel and maybe a mixture of watercolor. It just depends on how I'm feeling, what I think will work out. But mostly I believe it's pencil, pastel, or watercolor, and even ink. Some more art supplies. I have mostly watercolor books over here. I love gardening. I'll have to do a little video of my little garden in the back. It's great for doing still lifes and things like that. If you have any questions about any of the books I have, please let me know. I could open it, or tell you where I got them from, or where to find it on Amazon. Or I get most of my books from eBay. Actually, us older people remember eBay, and honestly, it's cheaper. And I like supporting the little people. Down here at the bottom, they're mostly digital, related books or engineering things like that. So I'm trying to learn Blender. Eventually, I hope to get a 3D printer, make little figurines for helping artists, things like that, or you know earrings or something. But I try and keep it art related. But I love being creative, so that should be fun. Let's see, and that's pretty much it. I have a little bookcase over here that has more of my art supplies. It's just my papers, the things for oil painting, brushes, things like that. Lighting, I use this little gizmo for when I'm drawing and I need it to look directly at this orientation. But my hands are usually in the way, so I haven't quite figured that part out yet, but still working on it. And that's about it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. Again, I just wanted to show my little area due to people asking what, my station looks like. This isn't even the digital part. That's in a whole nother area. It's just a little dedicated spot where I have my tablet and my computer and things like that. So this is the most interesting aspect. And again, thank you for coming. And if you have any questions, please let me know. If you have any questions or any requests for stock or how I draw or things like that. I hope everybody has a great day and a great 4th of July.